Charles,
Yes.
what is your reaction to this latest development?
Well, I must tell you, I am happy.
Good.
Because I have some sentiment with this is personal with the DMO.
Okay.
Yes. So and I've kept saying it, and I'll continue to say it.
All right.
I am not their media person, but DMO for me is one of the responsible government agency, and we must give kudos to the leader, President Obasanjo, that established that
DMO.
office sometime in 2000 or so. They keep all our debt centrally. Before in the past, you will see central bank having this is our debt stock, this also, no correct figure. But when DMO was established, all those things were now central. Now, I keep telling Nigerians, they say our debt stock is high. But you know that debt stock, it is me, Ambrose, you, everybody that has taken that debt.
Loan.
Yeah, that loan.
Yes, ma'am.
Why? For every one kobo that Nigeria borrows, it must be approved by the National Assembly.
Yeah.
And we are elected these people there. So if we don't like what they are doing, we vote them out. So but DMO will keep all the records. We will see every, and that's why today Nigerians can talk our debt stock, and that's why we are seeing that. So whatever thing they are doing now, they have that sukuk. Of course, we know the importance of sukuk.
Yeah.
If you are going to maybe traveling outside Lagos, you see sukuk 1, sukuk 2, and all that. Now that sukuk is simply an Islamic word.
Okay.
It's kind of an investment certificate that is trying not to go against Islamic finance where interest is not paid. So what the sukuk does is to encourage Muslims to get involved in capital market transaction, because at the end of the day, that certificate they are being given give them part ownership of any assets that the funds are being used for. So it's like a rental, you know. So it's not it's not an interest they are giving, because if you know what they call riba, Islamic finance forbids interest. So you can see that Muslims can now participate in infrastructural development, because these funds are being used for railway, water projects, bridges, roads. We have seen mostly roads. So what happened now is they are now listing that sukuk in the NGS platform and FFDQ to give it liquidity, to discover the price. So now you can now put through your stockbroker and buy that sukuk maybe on Monday. So that we will now begin to see the pricing very well. So for me, I think it is good for our market. It's also going to deepen the Nigerian capital market.
So let's get to Ambrose now. Ambrose, I know you're so passionate about capital markets, and would you like to give us more insight to the impact of this latest development on the capital market development as a whole?
Yes, it's good that the exchange management or Nigeria government is bringing up a platform where investors can diversify their portfolio.
All right.
But I'll still say that for those that are interested in fixed income market, you know, I call them risk advised people, because I don't see much return in that. You know, for those that don't want to take risk, you can go there and be investing. But personally, I would put that if you really want to make money, one, you have to have knowledge, even knowledge of investing in bond. But I believe that it's good for diversification. But if you look at the yield, about 15.4% I just saw on when you don't open it for a year, because bond comes in a year. That means they can pay twice in a year. But if you look at the inflation today, about almost 23% inflation, and I'm waiting to get for 1 year 15.5. That means I'm not moving forward from me. But if you can invest in a stock for under 5 days, you can make 39-40% in 5 days. I think for me, this bond is for banks that has billions to go and send in Naira and be waiting, and also those guys that are at the federal level that are billionaires. But for me, yes, I saw some saving a bond. They say it's 5,000 I can buy, but I do encourage my client to go and put 5,000 Naira in bond, whereas you can buy stock with that 5,000 Naira, it can become 8,000 Naira in the next 2 or 3 months than waiting for 1 year to get kobo for that 5,000. For me, it's for Mr. Charles and the other broker that really preach on a bond. But for me, it's good for people to diversify. But one thing that is good that as an investor, you have a choice. And then you go to this, but let's look at what is happening in the environment. Inflation It's very, very important. You have to invest to hedge against inflation, and that's why, as I said earlier, if you are investing in a company that has inelastic demand product, no matter how they increase their price, there's demand for their product, they can post better number that will support their earnings and support their payout and support price. For that, I will go for company that is into elastic product and buy their stock that is going there.
All right. What will you say are the opportunities and that comes with the buying and selling of our sovereign sukuk?
Well, the opportunity that we avoid the experience we had in 2008, where everybody invests in equity only.
Okay.
So when the market go down, everybody goes down.
All right.
Now, with the sukuk and the federal government saving bond, it takes care of everybody, including the retiree. Because the retiree, they have limited period, they cannot correct their mistake, and they need regular income. Federal government saving give them money quarterly basis, and they could give them money half-yearly basis. And these are constant and permanent. And therefore, it diversified this. And the beauty of it, you even get premium. Look at the sukuk. Today it's listed at again about 3 to 4% premium over and above the par value. And that shows you the beauty of it. You can have your money as fine do. At the same time, you are sure of fixed return, because the dividend you cannot be guaranteed. But this one you are sure. You have seen how most of those companies come with the foreign exchange losses. When you are expecting dividend, they are giving you losses. What do? You cry now. But in this book, it says no, never cry. You can be guaranteed and assured of your regular income.